Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Arcaea reaction. Today we have another one requested by St. Vina. Big shocker from my executive producers. They wanted me to get to Testify. They also gave me the clue of this happens during Act 1, but where? And I don't know where it would happen. I don't know the story that well to Arcaea. St. Vina gave me like a little bit of a rundown once, and I've done a little bit of lore diving since then, but I'm gonna do my best to guess where this takes place. Given the title of Testify, that does kind of give me a hint, but also I won't know if I don't listen, so I'm going to see if this song itself has anything that'll clue me into what that is, and I guess without further ado, let's go! Oh, there are vocals. That's pretty uncommon. Kind of digging that vocal loop there. Ooh. Key change. This early? I think the lyrics are actually giving me context. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just going to be all in the sound. All the instruments, but vocals are appreciated. Lyrics help a lot. I'm processing the lyrics as I'm listening, just trying to guess what part it could be at. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Forget the lyrics. Sick ass lead. Oh, what's about to happen in the song now? Okay. I love the ooh, that was sick. I was gonna say I love the piano, like the chords being used in here are really fun. Ooh, visual change. Was that during Final Verdict? That feels too obvious. I feel like St. Vina would try to trick me with that. That feels too obvious. I mean, the vibe is there. I could see that playing during Final Verdict. Again, I have done some lore dump. I do know some stuff, but like, trying to place it, that's the only place I think that energy specific, like the fight between them, you know, and like the aftermath of it maybe, like, There's a lot of tension in there. Anyway, I'm gonna do my usual thing. Okay, so this one was pretty interesting, but not even just for like how cool the song itself sounded. It was also hard to decipher because one, the accent of the vocalist was kind of hard for me to understand. With the mix the way it was really pushing the vocals further back underneath a lot of those lead synths, and I just could not hear what she was saying like half the time. That's why I had to process so hard in between. Like, the song itself produced very well, but you can also tell that I don't think this producer does much with vocals because those were just way in the back, and they probably should be a lot closer to the front so you can actually understand what's being said. But also in the context of the game, maybe that's not the focus, because the focus, it's a rhythm game, so the focus is rhythm. But point being here, if you're going to make a song with lyrics, especially one that has story like woven within it, please make the vocals stronger in the mix, because that was pretty hard to understand. But I was able to make out a few things, like the shadow being in the way of the light, and that fits with the whole final verdict moment. So probably the like main names escape me, sorry here, but like the light girl versus the shadow dark energy girl, you know, the prep versus goth. But I got a feeling that it's like the light girl saying that to the dark girl and going, you know what, I don't want to deal with your bullshit, you're a little too negative for me, girl. Stab it. So that's stab. It's just, that's what it feels like. I make myself laugh by how dumb that was. But in general, it was a really good production. I think the vocals definitely need to be mixed further in the front, but everything else was brilliant. I loved that lead synth in there. It was perfect. It cut through just the right amount. The vocals need to do the same thing. Like, once the vocals match where that lead synth was in the mix, it will be a lot cleaner and easier to hear. But the song itself had so much tension to it. You could feel that like kind of rippling energy between them, like constantly pulling and pushing against each other. And I think the producer was trying to get that like push-pulley, yin-yang sort of balance out of the song. It didn't have like any moment where one side felt like it was taking over or taking control. It was very much a balanced track where like that tension was constantly there, and not one time did it feel like anything truly broke free, except for maybe that one lead synth that might have been signifying like the light girl kind of taking the final steps of that altercation. But it's just impressive. I'm not entirely sure. I can definitely see now why St. Vina has said in the chat a few times that Void is one of their favorite producers, because this is very well produced, all things considered. My only real gripe about it was where the vocals sat in the mix, and that's purely because it's hard to hear. Otherwise, everything about it was really well done. The mix was perfectly balanced. Not one time did I think that like the kicks were being lost behind the leads and all the other synth mix. Not once did I think that when they were switching up which lead synth was the main one, was there like any moment that overlapped too much and got muddy. It was very clean. The background vocals as well, very, very well handled. They were in the perfect spot for the mix. So after experiencing all that, I can definitely understand why St. Vina calls Void one of their favorite producers, and it just sounds good. I mean, that's really the long and short of it all. If it just sounds good, it feels good, it gives you that energy, especially something that's supposed to be of like potentially one of the most pivotal moments in the story. They nailed that energy. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm correct that it happens at Final Verdict, but it definitely feels like it would happen there, especially with the context of the lyrics, which also great that they had lyrics for that too, because if you didn't have that, it would have just sounded epic, sure, but having the lyrics in there to add a little bit more of that context, the real story, where I know a lot of the story is just visual novel flavor and the side and not really directly correlated to the gameplay actively. So it's nice that they threw that in there to tie everything together for this moment. But in general, really good song. And I guess that's how I'm going to end this video, because I got no better way to outro this one. So thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you, St. Vina, for putting this into the queue. Hopefully I'm right about this being the Final Verdict song, but let me know if I'm wrong or right, either one. You know, I take that pretty well. It's not like I'm going to feel bad about it, but I hope I'm correct. But if you have any other songs you want me to get to from Arcaea, by all means, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always. Or if you want to guarantee them, much like St. Vina did for this one, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, where you can force me to listen to something something. It can be from anything. It can be by anyone. It doesn't really matter if it's good or bad. That's why it's a guaranteed request. But if you don't want to do any of that and you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!